Hi folks, and welcome to another short video from Brummie in the Highlands on a cold and wet, damp, miserable morning. I thought I'd take a quick walk down to the first or the last, whichever way you're coming from, waterfall on the Fairy Glen in Rosemarkie. The entrance to which is just behind me over there. That's one of the entrances to it. We'll go and take a quick wander down and see what we can find. Now I think the path is closed, so we'll see how far we can get. Let's go and take a quick look. Okay, so we're just coming up to the entrance. You can see the gate there. There's a signpost which tells you Rosemarkie 3/4 mile, or you can head to Cromarty behind us there, 7.5 miles. Now it does get very muddy, but the footpath is closed, so if you come from the beach end at the moment you can't get through to this waterfall. So let's go and see how far we can get. It's quite muddy in the winter, so you'll need to bring your wellies or a good pair of walking boots. Lots of leaves everywhere. This is beautiful any time of the year. The Fairy Glen can get very slippy as well. I can hear the waterfall in the distance there. Now there's some steep steps down to the first bridge, but I think the bridge is closed. So the only way you can get to this bit is getting to it from the Cromarty road by the Ethier road. Oh, it looks as though somebody's ignored the signs for the bridge and taken them off, so we could possibly get all the way through, but we'll just do the top waterfall today and come back and do the other bit in case we get into trouble. The Fairy Glen, this is the first waterfall or the last waterfall, whichever way you come from. You can see the bridge there. Now I can see some damage in the middle of the bridge. Doesn't look very safe. We'll have to be very careful when we go on it, and you can see the evidence of where they've taped it off there, and the sign there which tells you to takes you to where the car park is in the main village. So here we are with the first waterfall. Isn't that fantastic? Now we've had lots of rainfall today over the last few days, so it's looking quite splendid. Now I'm going to walk across the bridge very carefully in case I go through. Oh, it's not looking very good. But there we go. There's the waterfall. I'll just pan round. Now there's a log that you can see right in the centre of the shop there. Years ago, people used to come and put coins, dig coins into that and make a wish. I think some people still do, but they use various other logs. And you can see the water flowing all the way through, and that runs all the way through the Fairy Glen, right the way through to the beach in Rosemarkie. I'm going to attempt to walk a little bit further without dropping through. And there we go, you can see that they've taped it off there, but these are the walks that you can take to the left there. That takes you all the way through down to the next waterfall, which is equally spectacular. Now this little bridge, as you can see, the Fairy Glen Bridge, was constructed by the 75 Engineer Regiment back in May 2009, so it's been standing for a while. It needs a bit of work doing on it now. Now the Fairy Glen was named because allegedly, legend has it, that the fairies in the glen, and the glen being the Scottish word for valley, used to keep the water flowing and clean for the residents in the village. Isn't that lovely? Now during the winter, when we have very low temperatures, it's fantastic to see all the ice, because all this in front of us all the water there freezes and you just get the trickle of the water coming down into it. Spectacular. I'll just pan around. Now those are the steps that we just came down. Those lead up to the Ethy Road there. Now the Ethy Road's quite a busy road. There's nothing up there once you get there other than the long walk to Cromarty, which is about 7 miles. So it's best to try and view the Fairy Glen from Rosemarkie Beach. If you follow the trail up behind the beach cafe there, you'll find it. So there we go. That's the first or the last waterfall, whichever way you come from, at Rosemarkie on the Fairy Glen. Okay folks, so that's the Fairy Glen. We got quite close to it. I didn't think we'd get this far, but as you've seen, the bridge is a little bit worse for wear there, so bear that in mind if you do make the trip. You probably won't get to this waterfall. So I hope you've enjoyed that short video. If you have, press the like button, hit the subscribe button, and remember to press the little bell. If you go onto my Facebook page, if you've got Facebook, Brummie in the Highlands, there's links on that page to all my other little videos I've done, some spooky ones on there as well, so look out for those. But I hope you've enjoyed it. So from Rosemarkie, the Fairy Glen, and Brummie in the Highlands, I'll see you next time.